Hey Flosstube, this is Christy, the Ravenclaw Stitcher. Welcome back to my channel. If you're one of my subscribers, if you're brand new here, hi, hello, welcome. I am Christy, I'm a cross stitcher. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. This is my channel where I mostly talk about cross stitch. Okay, I lost count how many times I have taken this video. I tend to ramble on something and go down a deep rabbit hole, and I need to try to focus. I have a hard time focusing, so today is Monday, October 3rd. Yay, got that right this time. How you guys doing? How you been? We here in Okinawa, Japan, where I live, had 3 typhoons since my last Flosstube video. The first one, that one, since we've been here for a little over a year, that was probably the strongest typhoon we had. Typhoon, the same as a hurricane, just here they call them typhoon. That's probably the worst one we've had, and still wasn't that bad. We didn't lose power. We're fine. We made it. We survived. Can't say that about different military base. They had issues, so we're good. We're good. I know there's a hurricane going on right now in the East Coast in the U.S. So if you're in that region, just be safe out there. Get out when they tell you to get out, or stay dry, hopefully, if you can, if you're high enough elevation. We did live in North Carolina for several years, like right on the East Coast, so we did go through some hurricanes there. I do have family in Florida. They all checked in, said they're okay, so that's all good. So I hope you guys are doing good too. Let's see, I know this video is like a week late. Normally I do my Flosstube video right after WIPGO numbers were called, but all last week my husband took leave, so he didn't have any, he didn't go to work. He did go to work, but he came back home quickly. Yeah, there's something he had to take care of real quick. And anyways, I was trying to do the video on that day, but he got home too quickly for me to do the video, so it didn't work out. So here I am a week later, a week late doing this video. Yeah, so also heads up for December, my mom and stepdad are planning to come visit. Normally I don't cross stitch, I don't do videos when people are visiting, and they'll be here from mid-December to early January, so I may not have a Flosstube video on time for them. I do plan to do other videos. I was planning on doing other videos in that time frame. I might have to record them earlier and then just upload the videos later. So yeah, that might be what ends up happening. I do have my WIPGO board ready to go. I'm still tweaking it for 2023. Latest updates is I'm doing 2 boards. I'll do a whole video where I go deep dive into everything that's going on with the 2 boards. One board will be all for my big projects, so my big full coverage Heaven and Earth designs, the Harry Potter book cover, Kingdom of Books, and my 2 mandalas. There's a total of 7. 7 of them that are going to be on that board. Some of them will be on the board for 3 times and others on for 4 times, so I'll be working on them 3 or 4 times for the whole year of 2023. And then my other WIPGO board is for my smaller whips. Pretty much everything I didn't finish this year, plus a few more new pieces, and I'll go into detail. I don't have 25 pieces for that board, but some of the bigger whips I do have on the board twice for that board, so I'll work on them 2 times for the year. So all that is coming soon in a video. I think in the next few weeks I'll start recording that video and then not uploading it until December. But on to my whips. Let's see, I think I just have the 2 non-WIPGO whips. The same 2 from my last Flosstube video, my Star Wars coffee. So I think I was like right around there last time. I just had a little bit of stitches here. I got a little bit more stitches. It's not that much, I know. I did not stitch on it that much in the last month. I did get all the white stitches done. It's kind of hard to see. This is a 14 count ivory, and the white thread is not showing up too well on here. Even in person, I'm having a hard time seeing this. But pretty much I do have the friction pins, so everything that you see the friction pins right here, there's stitching in it. The only part I didn't do is this little part here. I'm feeling around for the stitches here. I didn't stitch this yet. That's the last bit of the white stitching right there, part of the helmet. Everything else is done. Once I'm done with that little bit of stitching, I just need to fill in the rest with the black and green stitches, and then I'll be done with this. The other WIP that I have is my Witch Sister cell. I started this, or the cell started 2 months ago. I love the seller. I'll talk more about the seller later. This is 14 counts Ada that I dyed myself. This piece, it's a free stitch along. So far 6 parts have come out of the cell. 7th one's coming out this Friday. You can still be a part of the stitch along. There's still people who are now joining the stitch along. So I think the designer said she might be doing one for Christmas, but I'm not sure. Like she mentioned it out there, but I don't know if she was just looking for feedback and trying to figure out what she should do or what. But anyways, if she does do one, I will let you know. Okay, so last time I showed this to you, I was about halfway done with this one right here, part 3. Big old fabric, sorry. So this one is now done. I've stitched the heart and hats here in this corner. Then part 4 is the ants. That's done. I did this heart and hat here. This is part 5. I'm sorry, you can't see that well. There's part 5. And then this hat has been done for a while. I'm just halfway through the heart. Part 6 goes right here, but I'm putting this on pause. I needed the frame to stitch my WIPGO for October. So I caught up. I was really behind last month when I showed this to you. I'm all caught up now. And I'm at a good spot where I can pause on this, focus on my WIPGO, and then I'll jump back and finish this later. My WIPGO for October is starting off pretty good. I'll talk a little bit more on that in a little bit. And yeah, so part 7 for Witch Sister Cell is coming out on Friday. I want to say there's part 8 coming out 2 weeks after that, and I think that's it, and this will be over. I don't know for sure, but my next Flosstube video, I should be done with this if it's done by then. Yeah. Okay, so that's all my non-WIPGO related WIPs that I have. For WIPGO September, numbers called were number 3 and number 22. I'm looking at my Excel sheet, and you know on the side it has numbers, and then right next to that I have the numbers for my WIPGO board. So I'm trying to figure out which number am I looking at. So number 3, wait no, number 22 is my Victorian charm. This is a dimensions kit. If you follow me on YouTube, then you already saw the time-lapse video on this. The fabric I'm stitching on, I swapped it out with the fabric that was in the chart. Normally the fabric that comes in the kit is not long enough, so I have to swap it out with something slightly longer to use my quantum frames. So it's still 18 count navy. My goal was 20%. I did a little less than that. I know I was trying to do up to where the cat is on the window here. Didn't do that. This is as far as I got. Still good progress. And this will be on my WIPGO board next year. It's already on my WIPGO board next year, so I will be stitching on this next year. But for now, I'm gonna put this away. My other whip for September is I'm sorry, I have to enlarge it. Okay. So the other number called for September was number 3. It's Heaven Earth Design Ye Olde Kitchen. Unfortunately, this piece had to be sacrificed so that I can get all caught up with my witch sister cell. So I know my goal was only 5,000 stitches. I only did 600 stitches. Very, very small progress. But this is on my WIPGO board. Did I mention I'm doing 2 WIPGO boards next year? I'm doing one for my BAPS, big ass projects, my Heaven Earth Designs, and a few other pieces. A total of 7 are on my BAPS board. This is one of them. There's only 7 pieces, so some of them I would do 3 times for the whole year, and the other ones will be 4 times. So I'll be able to stitch a little bit more on them throughout the year, not just the one time when they're called. So that's on there. The fabric I'm using is 22 count Ada for my I won't say Heaven Earth Designs because I have another Heaven Earth Designs I'm working on. So for this one I'm working on 22 count. Okay. I always drop something in every video. There goes that paper. I'm gonna leave it there for now and pick it up later. For October, numbers called were number 1 and number 6. So number 1 is another Heaven Earth Designs. This one is a mini. The Ye Olde Kitchen is a regular, I don't know what you would call it. If you're unaware of what all this means is there's max super size, which are really, really big pieces. I do not buy those. I accidentally bought one once. I'll never do that again. The regular size is like this Ye Olde Kitchen. This fabric that I'm using is 30 by 36, 22 count. And it's just long enough. Minis are a lot smaller. There's also quick stitches, which are roughly the same size as well. The fabric I'm using is also another 30 by 36, but it's a little bit smaller. The stitch size, well, according to this, if you're stitching on 25 count, the fabric size is 10 3/8 by 13 inches. So this, I'm working on 18 count for my mini Wisdom, so it's a little bit bigger than that. But here is my number 1 for October. Of course, it's another Harry Potter related cross stitch because I am the Ravenclaw stitcher. My start, I actually started this over the weekend on the 1st. I didn't do a video, but I did take a picture, and I'm going to insert that picture right here, right now. Okay, so in that picture, I have about 1,000 stitches already in. Over the weekend, I put another 1,500 stitches, so I'm at to like 2,000 something. My laptop turned off, so I'm charging it up so I can stitch on it again. So I can't tell you exactly where I'm at with this on my pattern keeper, but I've got pretty good progress. I got a little bit more of this corner done. So it's going really good for me right now. Moving on to number 6, Wizard Alley. This is my number 6. My goal for this piece is 5,000 stitches. I'm working on 14 count fabric that I dyed myself using blue and brown dye. I'll show you the fabric in just a moment. But this piece, the seller designer is the same as the Witch Sister Cell. Witch Sister Cell is a free event. I'll put a link to her Etsy store if you want to go check out all her other stuff. She has a lot of charts. She's one of my top sellers right now, one of my favorite sellers right now. I absolutely love her designs. I've lost count how many pieces I purchased from her already because I'm loving everything. I bought the villains series. Well, I didn't buy all of them, but I bought a lot of the villain crests, like the Cinderella Stepmom, Maleficent, Ursula, who else? Anyways, I bought a few of them. I bought a few of them, and I really like them. She also has the Princess Crest series, which I haven't bought those yet, but I do have them on my cart, which I need to go buy soon. Oh my god, I'm not gonna live long enough to stitch everything. But this is yeah, I really love this. This is supposed to be Diagon Alley, but my fabric, if you look at it, it gives me a lot of Nocturne Alley vibes. Nocturne Alley is, you know, where all the dark wizards go do their shopping in the wizarding world. There's a lot of sparkles and everything in here. I didn't mean to do that, but I love the way it came out. And I can't wait to stitch on this. I really I need to stop talking about it, or else I'm going to put down Wisdom and start stitching on this one instead. But yeah, so far for the month, I'm feeling really good on everything. I should be able to knock out Wisdom and hit my goals. If I'm going in this momentum, I should finish my goal within the next 3 or 4 days, and then move on to, I think I'm going to jump back onto Witch Sister Cell. Friday the part 7 comes out, so I can knock that out real quick, and then jump back onto the Wizard Alley. And you know, in like 2 or 3 weeks, yeah, by the 3rd week of October, I should be done with my all my goals and everything else. So I'm feeling really good right now. I can't wait to start stitching this. So that's exactly what I'm gonna go do right now. I'm gonna go stitch on this. I'm gonna go stitch everything. So thank you so much for watching my video and subscribing. If I feel like I'm missing something, if you feel like I forgot something, I forgot to mention anything, put in the comments below and I'll try to hit it next time. I also put all the links to everything in the description box below, so if you want to go check out the seller, she has a lot of charts on Etsy. I'll put a link to her Etsy store. I'll put a link to Heaven Earth Designs if you want to go check that out. Witch Sister Cell, I'll put a link to that Facebook page. That's a free event if you want to go check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So thanks so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, happy stitching. Bye.